The WNBA is making strides in increasing its influence, particularly with the recent decision by the Chicago Sky to relocate two of their games against the Indiana Fever to the United Center for the 2025 season. This decision comes as a response to the league's escalating popularity and the heightened anticipation surrounding the rivalry between up and coming players Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. The United Center, boasting a capacity exceeding 20,000 patrons, serves as the home court for the Chicago Bulls in the NBA, presenting a valuable opportunity to garner a substantial following. The Chicago Sky, typically competing in the 10,000-seat Wintrust Arena, aim to leverage the media coverage and ticket demand stemming from Clark's emergence in the league. Caitlin Clark, selected as the top pick in the 2024 WNBA draft and recognized as one of the most prominent collegiate athletes in history, has significantly elevated the profile of women's basketball. The rivalry between Clark and Angel Reese, a former standout at LSU now playing for the Chicago Sky, has been captivating since their college days and is poised to continue with fervor in the professional realm. The alterations made will not only enhance the overall performance of both franchises in terms of audience attendance and revenue, but also serve as an indication of the increasing prominence of the WNBA within the American sports industry. The Indiana Fever solidified their standing as contenders for the 2025 WNBA championship by acquiring DeWanna Bonner, a two-time WNBA champion and six-time WNBA All-Star, through free agency at the beginning of the current offseason. Bonner's remarkable skills on the court will not only have an immediate positive impact on Indiana, but also her experience and leadership will offer a valuable complement to the youthful energy of players like Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston in the locker room. In a statement released by the Fever on February 5th, Bonner expressed gratitude for the opportunity to join a team that is dedicated to the growth of women's basketball and is on an upward trajectory. She looks forward to contributing her leadership, expertise, and playing a role in guiding the team back to its championship level. Despite being 37 years old, Bonner's services were in high demand by several teams during the free agency period. A recent article published on March 4th by multiple contributors at The Athletic revealed the teams that Bonner turned down in favor of joining the Fever, along with her reasons for making that decision. It was reported that both the Phoenix Mercury and the Minnesota Lynx were keen on signing Bonner, who had previously played for the Connecticut Sun for the past 5 seasons. The Mercury appeared to be the frontrunners in securing her signature, particularly due to their acquisition of Bonner's fiancée and former Sun teammate Alyssa Thomas, as well as Bonner's own history with the team during the first decade of her WNBA career. The article highlights that despite other options, Bonner ultimately chose to join Indiana largely based on her belief that they have the most promising opportunities to compete for and secure a WNBA championship at present. Learning of Bonner's confidence in Indiana's championship potential over the Mercury and the Lynx, who narrowly missed out on the 2024 WNBA title, is surely a source of jubilation for Fever supporters. The upcoming WNBA season is imminent, with the first game scheduled for May 17th. The season for Clark and the Fever commences with an anticipated match against the Chicago Sky and Angel Reese at the 18,000-capacity Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Tickets for those matches have all been purchased and are not even listed for resale on the authorized seller's platform, Ticketmaster, indicating a strong desire to witness Reese and Clark's performances live. In recent times, it has become common for fans to face difficulties in acquiring tickets or to incur significant expenses in order to attend games featuring Fever and Clark. Clark, along with her teammates from the Fever, is scheduled to participate in a preseason matchup against the Brazilian national basketball team at Carver Hawkeye Arena, located on the premises of the University of Iowa, on May 4th. There has been a substantial amount of interest generated for the game, resulting in prices reaching an exceptional level. All 15,000 tickets available for purchase were successfully sold within the first 40 minutes of the sales commencement. It is inevitable that certain tickets have surfaced on the secondary market for resale, with initial prices beginning at $425. This amount significantly exceeds the typical starting resale price for regular season NBA games as indicated by Vivid Seats and Ticketmaster. On social media, a fan pointed out the contrast where the average price of an NBA resale ticket is $242, significantly lower than the starting cost of Clark's preseason game. The fan highlighted the discrepancy between this relatively modest income and the multi-million-dollar salaries received by NBA players. Another individual described him as the epitome of basketball. A third commenter remarked that her abilities on the tennis court are truly remarkable. The popularity of Clark's games mirrors the pattern observed in the previous season, with higher attendance and viewership at all her matches throughout 2024. Clark's Fever experienced a significant surge in ticket sales on StubHub this year, boasting a 90-fold increase compared to the previous year of 2023. The team with the second largest growth in ticket sales was Angel Reese's Sky, while Clark's Fever saw a nearly twofold increase in sales, amounting to a 93% rise. It is evident that Chicago's decision to relocate their two home games against the Fever to a larger venue was influenced by the high level of interest generated by the matchups. The debut game at the United Center between the Sky and Clark's team was announced, marking the first WNBA match to be held at the venue with a seating capacity exceeding 20,000. Samuelson, who was picked in the initial round of the 2019 WNBA draft by the Chicago Sky, participated in 20 games during her inaugural season, maintaining a scoring average of 2.4 points per game. It is significant to highlight that she saw limited playing time, with an average of only 7.7 minutes per game. Her tenure at Sky was relatively short-lived, as she transitioned to the Dallas Wings for the 2020 season. The brevity of her stints with various teams has been a defining aspect of her career, with Samuelson never remaining with any team for more than one season. Following her time with the Seattle Storm in 2021, Las Vegas Aces in 2022, and Fever in 2024, she took a break from playing in 2023 due to pregnancy. Over the span of 2020 to 2022, Samuelson demonstrated consistent improvement in her performance. This progress was highlighted by an increase in her playing time, consequently leading to a rise in her overall productivity. Her most notable season thus far occurred in 2022 with the Storm, during which she maintained averages of 9.7 points and 29.5 minutes per game. In 2024, Samuelson experienced limited playing time of only 18.2 minutes per game with the Fever, resulting in an average of 4.3 points. It is likely that she will seek to find a team that can offer her more opportunities on the court. The Storm may be a suitable choice for Samuelson to consider in her search for a new team. Indiana Fever is taking a new approach. The team aims to regain competitiveness by 2025. Caitlin Clark garnered attention in the 2024 season, solidifying her status as one of the premier and most beloved athletes in the WNBA. With Clark at the helm, the Fever is poised for another strong performance. Additionally, Kelsey Mitchell is a standout player who recently committed to the team, a decision that will be crucial in the forthcoming season. The Fever acknowledges the significance of having a robust roster. Therefore, the absence of Samuelson will not be advantageous to their current circumstances. Nonetheless, Indiana is optimistic about their prospects in the forthcoming 2025 season. In the meantime, Katie Lou Samuelson is actively seeking a new team in the WNBA. Caitlin Clark has emerged as a prominent and divisive figure in the world of sports in recent times. Her fame peaked almost 2 years ago when she competed against Angel Reese in the national championship, resulting in her becoming a household name. In her final year,